All right, guys, what's up? 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 Only there's something. There's something I noticed, and I watched the video today. This particular lady advising women to accept their husband even if they're cheating. That
who is saying that?
Brilliant women
What
will
kind
not.
of woman, mister?
I am not allowed to mention names of people.
And
Brilliant-
I'm
brilliant-
not saying you should mention, but
brilliant,
I'm just saying, what kind of a woman is that?
Yeah, you know that.
Apparently, she doesn't have a man of her own.
No, she's married.
You know,
The person.
maybe she's just married with mouth. She doesn't have a committed husband. That's why you can be saying that. Or she herself is having a what you call it, extramarital affairs.
You know.
Maybe she's in an open relationship.
Let me tell you this.
Because I don't think right thinking person.
Over 500,000 people watched that video. Now, over 2,000 comments. Out of the 2,000 comments, 2,000 is in support of what she says.
Well, you know, this world is going crazy.
So that's what I want to say. That
How can you say that?
well,
I mean, if you're committed, you an average human being, an average woman wants her man to herself. Not that you be sharing your man and she's now saying you should accept. What kind of acceptance is that?
because women nowadays, that's a majority of those 2,000 people who posted their comments to accept it, they were women.
Yes, because they are having affairs with married women. I mean, married men. That's why they are in support. Because they don't have a man of their own.
So how come the ones that are having affair with married women are more than the good ones?
You see, I want to believe that kind of a woman that is having that kind of a show. She wouldn't have. I mean, I'm sorry to say, she wouldn't have responsible women on her platform. That's why she's saying that. I mean, that's why they are of like. I want to believe they are of like minds. They don't have men of their own, so they are in support of her because you know that is what they're doing. So they have seen somebody that is kind of stamping what they're doing. I mean,
my own problem is this. My own problem is this. When I check those, people out, I when I read your comment, I say what is there. I will click to check the profile. These people are Christians. They go to church. They are not Christians as in real born again Christian, but they go to church. So I am actually wondering. So what do pastors teach? Are we teaching the right thing? Are we not teaching the right thing anymore?
A lot of people, they are just church goers. That is it. They are just church goers, and they are like, maybe they are Christian by birth, and they just stick to it, and they have not had an encounter with Christ. That is what I have to say concerning
so,
this.
To you, you don't believe a normal person, a normal woman, should accept that kind of teaching of your husband is paying bills.
So
your husband is taking care of you, taking care of children, you put a roof over your head. He bought you a car. So if you should step out the house to go and have sexual relationship with somebody else, that's a no-no.
No, it's a no-no.
But I'm sorry, with many Nigerians, they have accepted it.
Well, yeah, that is where we have individual differences.
You like my nail? My nail is good though. You like my nail? Is it mine or maybe they're talking about your own? Not talking about my own nail.
I'm sure it's my nails, not yours.
Yes, I like my nail. My nail is good. All right.
Yeah. I don't think it's
so
it's not, for me, it is not acceptable. I don't know.
And
any other person.
It's acceptable to those ones who are struggling to have a man
exactly.
and sleeping with married
men. For those that are sleeping with married men.
And then it's acceptable to men too.
Yeah, of course. Men, they want variety, so they will kind of like agree to it.
So should we just accept it?
Accept what?
Because you see.
Accept what?
All right. Can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
The people who normally say no, it's not right, they cannot come out boldly to say it. The people who are bold to say things like this are people who are in support.
If we start the show right now, we're getting there. No, we're getting there because as African, as Nigerian, our women are so timid, and they have actually, the orientation we had is women are not supposed to be heard and all that. So that has been in the system for so long. So now we're trying to come out of it. So women are trying to
When are you guys going to come out of it?
No, it's a gradual thing. A lot of women are speaking out now.
No, you're not getting my point. Is it when you go, you see like the platform, go to that platform, go and see the people that are vocal. They're women. They're vocal, they're talking, and they're in support of this.
I'm telling you, those kind of women, they don't have a man of
Why are those kind of women vocal and the good ones are not?
I am telling you that the good ones are not on that platform.
They were there. I read messages there.
Well,
of some people who disagree.
I don't know.
But I see a lot of you good people, especially the Christians, they cannot stand for themselves.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying, that women, we need to stand up for ourselves, and we are getting there gradually. A lot of women, responsible women, they are trying to talk out.
Irresponsible women are the ones that are tired. They are tired. Their husbands are going out. They don't want them to. They are not talking anymore.
No, they are tired. Yeah, I know they are tired, but they will soon, get it that they need to speak out. They need to.
They will soon get it.
Yeah, they will eventually.
Let's wait for them to get it.
Speak out, for the sake of the generation.
I was thinking, this kind of video that we're doing right now supposed to be the one that will reach 500,000 views. But this one is not going to reach 500,000 views because the good ones won't share it. The good ones will not talk about it. The good ones will do nothing about it. They will just keep quiet. But I didn't mean we are talking about now promoting. Maybe you are not saying, women, if your husband should cheat on you, just cook for him, and let him enjoy his life, you will see this video will go viral. That is what I'm telling you.
Well, I don't know.
That's what I'm telling you. So if you what I see.
Somebody said the church has taught them to be quiet. Yeah.
Quiet for what?
But this is 21st century.
All right. So
you don't need to be quiet. You don't have to be quiet.
I don't understand.
Speak out for the next generation. Women have been trampled upon for so long.
I don't know.
Speak out. I don't know a right-thinking woman that will say that when your man is cheating, you have to rub his head and accept it like that. No, it is not acceptable.
Now that kind of teaching,
not acceptable.
That kind of teaching is being done by a woman.
That woman, I am sure she doesn't have a man of her own. How can you be promoting that? But because that is what she's doing, she's sleeping with other women's husband. So she wants to promote it because she wants to justify whatever she's doing.
You see, the issue is the person that spoke about the stuff first happens to be a man. She was now sharing the video of that man. That the guy is saying that no matter what you do to a man, give the man your head. Have sex with him every day. Do whatever you want to do. Give him money. He will still cheat.
Well, I don't know what to say.
You see, all of these, we're going to wait for them. Then good people are going to talk later. They will talk gradually and all kinds of stuff. These people are gaining power right now and actually, influencing other people. The women that want peace now, they now believe that allowing your husband to go out and have sex with people is now the only way to have peace.
To have peace. Must you remain in such a relationship?
Do you want to live your life by yourself? I mean what?
Yes, if you are the type that you think that you cannot live your life by yourself except you have a man by your side, even if that man is cheating, then you can go with it. But if you
how many of these women here that it's possible for them to live their life by themselves?
A lot of women.
A lot of women. I see them all the time. I'm lonely. Is that not what they shout?
Do you know you can have a man by your side and still be lonely?
Of course.
Yeah, so what are you talking about?
But see, they will prefer, Nigerian women, they prefer to have a man slapping them than not to have a man at all.
Oh, well, that's for them. That's for those kind of people.
Nigerian women will actually allow a man to abuse them, insult them, be mean to them, than not to have a man at all.
Yeah, because of the brainwash. Should I call it the brainwash that we have, the teaching that we had, in the time past, that Latima Farada Noni, Editorial and all that, because of that, a lot of evil men have perpetrated. So, and it's a gradual thing. They will come out of this brainwash eventually, but it's going to be a gradual thing, because you can imagine since when this brainwashing started.
So the issue is this. My point is that when we have women with this mindset of go and cheat and come back, I still love you. You know what we're doing? We're giving the men the power and the authority to go and be cheating.
Yes, I tell you that this kind of women, they are not in their right mind. Honestly, no right.
But there are many than people who are talking like you.
It's not that like there are many people like me are many, but they refuse to speak up. That is
why should they refuse to speak up?
I don't know. Because
I saw that video. That video is over 500, maybe 800,000 views right now.
That is.
These people were sharing it because they agreed with it.
Yo.
Now, this kind of video that we're talking right now, for men to be ideal, to behave correctly, nobody will share it.
Yes, now
All right, nobody will share it. It's not going to go viral because they don't believe in what you and I were saying. Nigerian women don't believe in this.
Well, I don't know.
They don't believe in this. They believe the man is the head. And it's possible for him to do anything he wants to do. They are just a second-class citizen that must just say yes, sir.
Well, you have to realize that you are not a second-class citizen, and teach your kids, your girl child, to know that you are not a second-class citizen.
They don't believe what they're saying. You think they believe what they're saying?
You keep your girl child. You keep yourself.
Yeah.
Try and make your money. Don't depend on any woman. On any man. If you have all this in place, then the cheating guy can go to hell for home care.
The ones you are talking to, some of the ones you're talking to, the ones that lives in America, who are business people, professionals and stuff, it's possible for them to think like the way you're talking about right now.
And somebody said we believe how.
The people that are in Nigeria, you know why they marry? They marry because they want a man to take care of them. They marry because they want the man to pay bills. They marry because they can't take care of themselves. So when the man goes out to have sex with people, they allow it.
That is what I'm saying. If you are not empowered, if you don't have the financial standing of your own, then you can take whatever a man dishes out to you, either good or bad, just because of the fact that he is the sole provider of the house. But when you have this thinking, when you have this mentality that you as a woman, you can as well bring in something to the table, you can take care of yourself and you can take care of your kids, then you wouldn't want to take I don't want to say this S word, but you don't have to take the bad thing that the guy is giving on to you.
How about the society? I understand what you're going. How about the society? How about the church?
What do you mean the society, the church?
The church. Now, I was at home yesterday, and one particular lady sent a message to me that she was removed from her office as a church worker because she used to be married before.
Yeah, I understand.
And she got divorced. Now, the society is not embracing you leaving a man.
Yes, but
the society is not agreeing to divorce.
Let me tell you, your mental health is should be of highest priority to
Yes.
you. So regardless of what the society
do you think they think about your mental health? Is it men? Nigerian men just believe that. Am I not just cheating? What is the problem with you?
I am talking about the woman concerned right now.
I know.
Think of your mental health. Think of, you want to be happy
You
by
are
yourself.
you are the one thinking about that. You see, Nigerian men believe.
That is what women need to think about.
Nigerian men believe that what's the big deal? Nigerian men believe that what's the big deal? I went to see somebody else. Why are you dying?
Oh, okay. Then allow your wife to go and sleep with somebody outside there and see the big deal.
But you go, man. Kò bímọ tuntun. Fún mi. Ọlọ́run mi ṣe mo ní ìdánwò tuntun Ọlọ́run mi ṣe. So máa bímọ. Let's start now. Sweetheart mi, honey mi, ayé mi, life mi, heaven mi. Oh, go, we take up as topic.
Let's go back to the topic. You see, you have to take care of your own mental health. And like you usually say, and which is the truth, you don't need a man to be happy. You need that man, to enhance your happiness. That is it. If you have that mindset, you have that thinking, then you will be able to want to stand on your own and not take every bad stuff that a man is bringing onto you. You don't need to take it just because but the lazy ones that want the man to take care of them, they want to ride good cars, they want to live in mansion, but you don't have a job. You don't have any source of income. So if the man now comes and say, okay, I have another woman, you'll be like, as long as he's taking care of you.
Even their mommy will tell them to endure. Ilé ọkọ ilé ìyá ni o. Sọkọ ìṣèbó títì lásán ni kí ni títì fẹ́ ṣe fún ọ. Dó síbẹ̀ tọ́jú ọmọ rẹ. Take care of your kid. They'll tell you to stay there.
You see,
the church will tie you down there with scriptures. Your mom and dad will tie you there with tradition.
You know what?
All right? Society is not smiling at you because you're divorced.
I believe those kind of people, those kind of women that stay in such relationship, they are done with that relationship. They are done and they're just there because of maybe what they're getting from it and be like, oh, she's still in her husband's house and all that. That is why they're doing it. It's not as if they have any relationship whatsoever, with that man again, but they're just there as a co-tenant or what do you call it?
My own is just that. I watched the video today and I see a lot of people, posted their comments there, and it was more positive, as in like they were in support of the message.
That message. Well,
and then another thing I was looking at is that why is it that people always gravitate to wicked things? Why is it that people love to connect with things that will not add value to their lives?
Let me tell you, even the Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked.
Then why don't we just call wicked?
Desperately wicked.
For real, me, I just look at it like, okay, everybody's just wicked. Then why am I trying to be good? Maybe my own definition of good is not the correct one. Maybe to just be like those people is not even correct. Because I see these same people go to church and sit down there and listen to preachers.
Yes, now.
And when they leave, and then they go back to those platforms to connect to those stupid stuff.
You know that even amongst these people that sit in church to listen to sermon, amongst them, we have those ones that are sleeping with another person's husband in that same church. So what are you talking about?
Of course, I understand what you're saying.
So that is the world we are in today.
For me, it's just strange.
Yeah, hypocrisy all over.
It's just strange. The people that people embrace are the bad people.
Well,
and they know they're bad, but they embrace them and actually glorify them and exalt them and all kinds of stuff. But you are doing good, you don't.
Yeah, that's why.
And you get
they're so accurate about that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm kind of like confused. And this is my, a point of me being confused. That somebody's saying something bad and you connect with such bad things.
Okay, look at it now. I think I heard or read somewhere that there's a Church of Satan. People still go there. So that is to tell you, no matter how bad, how evil you are, you will still have followers. That is it.
But the followers that goes to these people that are following these people are so many that I can't even say you are standing beside me right now. Maybe you're a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because see, something happened some few days ago. I mean, like yesterday. You know what I did? I wanted to test the mind of people that are on my platform. So I posted a prayer.
I saw some people saying amen. I wanted to write laugh out loud.
I posted a prayer. And before I got to know it, I was like, these are the same set of people I've been talking to.
Exactly. I saw it.
But at the same time, they are still saying amen to this kind of prayers.
I saw it. I wanted to
You know what I said? I said every enemy that is spending your money spiritually will die now. And they started shouting amen.
I saw it. I was like, for real?
And they're still shouting amen.
I wanted to, had.
And this is where I get, this is where I get confused. Like, you see, Pastor Shola, you are blocking yourself from making money. Because it seems like, these dumb people are created for you to make money through them. That no matter what you say, they will never change. So you are the one that's always shouting. They don't want to change. So why are you blocking yourself from making money? Go back and start doing the same thing too.
No, you see, the thing is, some are changing, but the percentage might not be, as those that are not, changing. But it's a gradual thing. When you're building, it takes longer than when you want to, pull down. So those, maybe one day they will get it.
They?
Yeah, you can't.
These ones we get it.
Yeah, you can't give up on them. Yeah, maybe someday they will.
Maybe I should join those pastors and just be making my own money too. And just come and be prophesying and be praying and all kinds of stuff. One of them want to do spiritual cleansing for women. They want to do spiritual cleansing for women.
You will give them baths in church.
Huh?
They will take showers in church
to want to give them spiritual baths. And the stupid idiots want to go there. They want to give them spiritual baths.
Yes, now.
Spiritual baths.
Yeah.
I want to do it too. Okay. Let me go and do spiritual bath for you. You want spiritual bath? I'm telling you, if I put the poster out right now that Pastor Shola wants to do spiritual bath tomorrow, the place will be jammed. I will tell them to bring anointing oil when they are coming. And they will come with the anointing oil and the place will be packed. I'm not kidding. So, and you're telling me people are changing. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, you might not see it.
I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. The same people that are on my network here.
They are changing. It's just the percentage might not be, that much for now. But with time, it's a gradual thing.
The people on my page have been shouting out for 15 years. And I posted that same prayer and they started shouting amen, amen, amen. I was shocked.
I saw it too.
I need spiritual cleanses. You need spiritual cleansing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff.
Yeah.
And I get tired of all of this stuff. You talk about marriage. African women just look for a way out, easy way out. That's what they always look for, easy way out. All right. So
Islamia official. Thank you. Good morning.
I don't think some people are going to change. I think they're going to just remain. Huh?
Don't stress me. Somebody said she was greeting me and not you. That you should stop stressing me.
I'm not stressing you. I just want to dig out the truth from you. You know what I'm saying? And all kinds of stuff like that. Because me, I'm ready to be bad. Yeah. If
you are bad, I'm ready to be worse.
No, and I want to just buy you kick around. Maybe jack, jack, I can tell things or yeah. Close your eyes, open your eyes. Ta-da! And you don't have to ask me where the money is coming from. The money will come, but don't ask me where it's coming from.
Oh, okay.
All right. So all of these things, I'll just say, ta-da! I will just give you a bundle of money and say, go to Dubai and stuff.
So and what will happen after then? You'll be like, I'm bringing in another woman. So
I won't bring a woman. No, I won't bring a woman in.
So what are you saying?
I will be doing it outside. You will never even know.
Yeah.
It will not come to your hearing. It's going to be super coded. But those women will be collecting money from them to better your own life. How about that? You don't like that? Do you believe that a man, it's possible for a man to love his wife and still be having affair outside?
No, I don't believe that.
You don't? Omologo believe that.
No. I don't believe that.
Omologo believe that. Omologo didn't believe that.
You believe that?
It's not a believer or such a thing like that. But it's not possible for me to love you and still.
It's not.
Why not?
Even it is said in the Bible that you cannot be faithful to two masters. You either detest one and love
They are not my master. They are not my master. They are my toys. No. I can be faithful between two toys now.
Who is your toy?
One is a bingo and the other one is real.
I beg you.
Why are you what?
Treating my sister.
You know, which one is this?
God, thank you. Tell him to leave me alone.
No. So if I do it, it's going to be coded. Nobody will know.
No.
The woman will even be greeting you in church and say, Pastor Lola, how are you? Although I come my bad. You just be enjoying. I come my corner on your guru. Enough rata. It's too rata. Uri national TV fún mi lọ́kọ́. Ọmọlógo sọ ń gbọ́ kí ló kó fún. Kì í sábà gbé wálé.
Wo tó bá do any rubbish. The moment mo bá mọ̀ báyìí, forget. I'm not ready.
You won't forgive me.
To forgive is divine.
You're not born again. You're not born again. Jesus Christ said, "Forgive your enemies."
It is only I can forgive you from afar. Why not?
And still be living with me, and then we'll still be husband and wife. Yes. Of course.
Husband and wife.
If you cheat on me, I will forgive you.
That is you now.
Me, I have a very good heart.
That is you.
I have a soft heart.
Yes, that is you. And even the women that are ready to live with their cheating husband, that is them. But for some of us, we can't do that.
You can't.
Yes, no.
Your heart is not good. A lot of women will forgive their husbands.
Now,
we are men. We have a polygamist. We are polygamists by
nature. Now, if you are polygamist by nature, there are some goodies that comes with polygamist. Negative stuff that come with it. So you should be ready for the both of them.
Negative stuff is not going to come. All the women I know that their husband married 2-3 wives, they still love their husband.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that is those women.
Who said to my friend,
So is it now compulsory that I must get married again?
Of course, we have to.
Why?
How láti máa bọ́bọ̀ tó máa orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó máa sọ pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Náà wọ́n lè ní bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó máa sọ pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí
ìgbà máa ẹsẹ̀ ni
ẹsẹ̀.
That's the sense.
Ta ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Inú Bible ló sọ. Bible ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bible tó sọ wípé ìwọ o lè wà polygamist by nature, right?
The issue is not me. I'm not the one that created myself like that. It is in the men's nature. It's a nature.
It will be in women's nature.
No, women don't have that.
Who says? Yeah. It can only bear that or it.
So, tó bá fẹ́ cheat o epo ti cheat láti 1940.
Má ro.
Bóyá mo dẹ̀ ń kọ́ fúnra mi ni. Maybe I'm lying for myself. Mo wo náà.
Fine boy. I mean, fine girl.
Mo lọ sórí Facebook page mo rí pákùnrin gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́.
Really?
Yes. I was just noticing that. Ìyàwó wo mo fẹ́ yìí obìnrin kò sóbìnrin lórí network yẹn. Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ kẹ́ ọkùnrin gbogbo. Wọ́n wọ́ndà pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àtọ́jọ́ mo lálàkọ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan tí mo rí ìwọ tó yà fọ́tò fọkùnrin kan. Yeah, you are taking pictures of one man like that. I was like, ọkùnrin wo lélẹ̀ yìí? Holy Spirit ẹjọ́ ẹ sọ fún mi ọkùnrin wo lélẹ̀ náà. Àwọn ọkùnrin wa sọ pé ọkùnrin yìí tí ó wà níbẹ̀ olùkù ni o.
Olùkù.
Wọ́n lè tọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí n bá ká àìwọ́ kọ́ lọ wò ó lọ́wọ́. Ọkùnrin ní gbogbo wọn ò jẹ́ kí. Ọkùnrin wọ́n tẹ all your friends tẹ mọ́tì all your friends. All your friends ní náà. So mọ̀ pé investigator ni mi ni mo ti investigate gbogbo page rẹ̀. Ó rí gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin tó wà mẹ́. Mo scroll lọ. Ọkùnrin kan.
A ti scroll dé. Amẹ́ríkà tó rí ọkùnrin ẹ̀yọ́ kan yìí o.
Kí ni àwọn ọkùnrin eléyìí mo ṣe lórí page? What are they doing on your wall? Sọkùnrin kan. Ọkùnrin eléyìí gan ojú olùsìnà. Orí kójú ẹ̀ níbi olùsìnà. Sọkùnrin kan. Ọkùnrin rẹ̀.
Uncle mi lele.
Uncle rẹ. Ah, okay.
Yo orúkọ yìí.
Uncle rẹ, I believe it. Bóyá lọ ṣe bóyá sọ pé kó forúkọ yẹn síbẹ̀. Sọ pé kọ́ ẹ̀. Okay, what?
Mélòó ló ti wà rí sí?
Okay, what?
Jẹ́ ká lọ wo orí page tiẹ̀.
Repeat me.
Obìnrin
nìkan ló máa bá mi.
So why you?
Because I'm a ladies man.
Oh.
Yes, I'm a ladies man.
I'm a nice lady too.
No, you can't. That's not good for you. You can't be doing that. That's not.
What is good for the geese is also.
No, are you cancelling men? Are you cancelling men?
I don't need to cancel them.
So kí ni sọ lórí page yẹn?
Kí ni wọ́n ní ṣe? Bọ́lá ń ṣe dálé ayé ọkùnrin àtòbìnrin
tí mo bá ka ẹ mú kó
cheat. Abeg.
Má jẹ́ tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa dáríjì ẹ first. Màá wá pa ẹ later.
Èmi gan pa ẹ́. Kó tó pa mí màá ti pa ẹ́.
Really?
Yeah.
O ti wẹ̀yìn bùtù mọ́tò mi.
Kí ló wà ní?
Orí jágà mo ti wẹ̀ ẹ́.
Èmi gan o ti wẹ̀yìn bùtù mọ́tò tèmi náà.
Kí ló wà lẹ́yìn bùtù mọ́tò ẹ̀?
You don't want to know.
Ìwọ kẹ̀ wọ́n driver's license. Wọ́n tó driver's license yìí. Tó driver's license yìí Houston wọ́n lè tàbọ̀ fún ẹ láyìnlá. Ìwọ kẹ̀.
Màmá lọ ra láti New York.
O tọrọ ẹ jẹ ọ̀rọ̀ kiri láti New York. New York ó tàbọ̀ fún yàn. Àwọn New York ó tàbọ̀.
So Texas license nìkan ló lè ra.
Yeah. Texas license.
Má lọ change license ní Texas.
Mo máa smoke yẹn. Mi ṣe o tó ti bá rí ẹ tó bá mo máa ń rí ẹ náà tó bá wà lórí tẹlifóònù wa máa rẹ́rìn.
Akéde ìgbúdọ̀ rẹ́rìn ni.
Tó ló ń bá obìnrin rẹ́rìn gan. Aṣọ tí ń bá àwọn ọkùnrin oríṣiríṣi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí bá rẹ́rìn mo tó sàn rẹ́rìn. Ṣé mo fún bàtà fẹ́ má rí o sọ fún mi ní ọkùnrin lọ rẹ́ nìyẹn o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọlọ́run bá tó ti bá ká ẹ mú pẹ̀lú àwọn ọkùnrin kan. Ó ní kan tó wà ní London tó máa ń pè é tẹ́ máa jọ máa kùn síra yín báyìí.
Boyfriend mi ni.
Mo fẹ́ lọ London mo sọ fúnra mi London ni èmi máa lọ gbẹ́ ẹran mi bá jáde láyé kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ London kò sí London fún ilé ayé ẹ̀ èmi àti ẹlájọ máa lọ London yẹn ká máa jójó kó tó tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa jọ ṣeré lọ gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ rí àjọ máa rí gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Pásọ Ṣọlá.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ́gbọ́n ọmọ mi á tẹ̀lé lọ.
Kí ló lè tó yẹn?
Tọ́pọ̀ mi bá bẹ̀ tẹ̀lé o lè já ọmọ mi ilẹ̀ tó kọ́
ṣé kò dábìí
ọ̀pọ̀jù mo tọ́ sórí lórí ṣọ́ ìmọ̀ sọ̀ ọ̀gọ́rọ̀ wọn ni o nítorí nǹkan tó wà nínú mi lọ ti pa mí mọ́ omi ọtí rẹ o mo máa smoke yẹn ni o.
Wọ́n lẹ̀ tiẹ̀ lé.
Mi ò lé o.
London yẹ we come jàre ẹ ṣe jàre.
Àwọn wo ló lọ London? Ẹ̀yin wo? Mo lọ London.
Èmi ni o.
Mo ṣe àwọn náà tó sọ pé tí bá lọ sí London bá lọ sí kíní kan wọ̀nyí. London kan London ni.
Torí mi fẹ́ lọ ni o.
Oṣù kẹwọ́ lọ.
Kí ló dé?
Ayá tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Wàá kàn gbọ́ pé mi náà ti lọ Dubai pẹ̀lú Ṣeun Ọbájolú ni.
Ṣe bí Ṣeun ni ó wà.
Ṣeun mani Ṣeun. Èṣù fèsì yẹ ẹ̀.
Ó wá Ṣeun wo àṣírí ẹ ti tú o.
Ṣeun wà ní bébì mi là ló sọ̀rọ̀ bébì mi. Èrí ẹ̀ pa mí.
Afẹ́fẹ́ ti fẹ́.
Àfi fìbùrọ̀ adìẹ hàn yín ó nìyẹn.
Àǹtí Ṣeun àǹtí mi we are going to London o yes jàre Ṣeun don't mind him I know.
There is no London for you.
Ṣeun will go.
You and Ṣeun will go.
Yeah.
Why are you always friends with my girlfriends?
Ṣeun is not your girlfriend. Ṣeun, you better disown this guy right now.
Ṣeun is my girlfriend now. That's my sugar baby. That's my sugar baby. Ṣeun is my sugar baby now. Oh, no, but this is me. Oh, but this is me. Oh, yeah, but this is me. Oh, but this is me. Ó nìkan ni antibiotics tó lè cure virus mi.
Really?
No, antibiotics tó lè cure virus mi.
Okay, màá kúkú wá ṣe tójú tì yẹ lápá òfin ríran sí.
Bọ́ọ̀lù bẹ́ẹ̀
Now my eyes are on you guys. My eyes are on you.
Kódẹ̀ ni wá. Ó ní pé ẹjọ́ mẹ́ta mo máa ń lọ sí New Mexico lẹ́kọ̀ọ́kọ́ òògùn ọmọ ní inú ẹ̀mí mo máa ń lọ. Lápá lọ pì. Màá ti dé pa. Ó mọ̀ ọ́ ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ pa mi. Ó jẹ́ sọ́ra rẹ̀. Ó yà lọ sọ́ra rẹ̀ ó mọ̀ pé antibiotics tó máa ń cure virus mi nìyẹn. Tí virus bá ti mú mi nǹkan ló máa ń lò ní.
Àṣírí ẹ̀ ti tú.
Àṣírí ẹ̀ ti tú.
Àṣírí ẹ̀ ti tú.
Alright, mo fẹ́ ro àmàlà fún ẹ báyìí sí mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn rí
àmàlà. Má ro àmàlà fún mi torí mi ni ó jẹ àmàlà tó bá rò ní àárọ̀ yìí báyìí. Jọ́bìrì ọ̀nà.
Ṣé mo lè fi poison sínú ẹ?
O ti rí ọmọ ẹnu nìyẹn.
Bàbá àmàlà ló fẹ́ jọ.
Mi ò jẹ́ o.
Ó láìkí àmàlà kú dànù.
Èmi ayẹ̀ lẹ́nu láàrẹ̀.
Ó láìkí àmàlà kú sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n rọ̀ àmàlà fún ẹ.
Ṣeun voted London Dr. Ṣọlá Ọ̀yọ́ ló wà.
Me I say understand you. I go vote in London. You talk again, you. Say money. You talk again. Advise our own. Advise the women for real. Advise them.
You know,
it's time for you guys to stand on yourself.
Like my people will say, "Tava gunyon inodo, taro beninu epuepa, ento mayo." If you talk from now till eternity, those that are going to listen, they will listen, and those that are not going to listen, they will not. But I believe one thing, just like the Bible says that. Faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God. When you keep hearing something, it will come into your conscious mind, and probably at the end of the day, you start tilting towards that, idea. So that is why I believe that we don't need to give up on, women. Women, we need to wake up. We need to, do away with all this mentality that you have to stay in your husband's house because of your children. And when you are in an abusive relationship, for heaven's sake, you don't have to stay with that man. And when a man is cheating on you, I don't know about you, but if you think you can still, do with it, please go ahead. But if you can't, please do something. And you see, women, we need to make our own money.
We're not preaching divorce here. We're not preaching divorce here.
No.
Do everything that is possible to do to save your home.
Yeah.
Don't take nonsense.
That is it.
All right? Go to a counselor, pray, do whatever is necessary. But if you find out that this is about to kill you,
work on your relationship and get, best out of it.
How don't you mean Timo?
Oh, it's Benny now.
Are you serious?
So, but women, we need to work hard, make our own money. You see, if you don't have money and you have needs, you want to, take everything and anything a man dishes out to you, even if it's not good for your health or for your mind and soul. But if you're making your own money, you can stand on your own without any man, or if a man is providing, it will be a plus, for you, rather than you banking on that guy 100%.
So my people keep away we need to wait now.
You see, that's just the
I need your money.
The only
so that
truth.
life will be easy for us.
Exactly. So women, we need to wake up and do the needful. Don't sit down at home and be like, oh, my husband is a provider and I don't need anything. Even if it's $5 that you're making, make your own money so that you have a say, And if you have misunderstanding or whatever with your husband, men now, when they know that they are the sole source of your income, if you have misunderstanding, they kind of withdraw that thing. But when you have something to fall back on, you won't be, taking the rubbish that they are dishing out to you. So women, we need to empower ourselves. Yeah, you need to empower ourselves. Let us, be up and doing. Let us make life easier for ourselves. Not that we'll be taking rubbish from men just because, they are the sole provider of the house. If you have that financial backing, even you'll be like, no, I can't take this. There's nothing you want to do. I mean, I can take care of myself and my kids. And you start having many children because your husband is capable and all that. Don't usually think like that. Think of what you can conveniently do, how you can conveniently take care of the kids that you're bringing into the world. It is because when you have too many children now, you'll be like, where do I want to go now? How do I take care of these kids? Because you have beaten more than you can chew. So let us be, mindful of what we do.
And what kind of advice will you give to some people who are divorced and while they were married, they didn't do anything? Now that the husband is gone and everything, the only means of getting income is just to sleep with big men all around the place.
That is what I'm saying.
What kind of advice will you give to
empower yourself? Whoever it is never too late. to get some training, some certification, so that you can, do good by yourself and by your kids. If you are that kind of a woman that you didn't know better while you were inside that marriage, but now that you're out of the marriage, you see the true color of things, but you don't have the financial backing, there's nothing stopping you from getting a certification, or do everything in your power to have start from somewhere.
Start from somewhere.
Start from somewhere, and don't cut your coat according to the clothes you have. Don't do more than yourself. When you tend to do more than yourself, that is when you run into problems.
Start looking for a way to
exactly.
Don't buy a Range Rover if you don't have a good job.
Exactly.
Right? Don't go and buy a $500,000, $600,000 house when you can't pay for it.
Exactly. If it's a condo you can afford, please go ahead and do.
Buy a Toyota Camry that you can drive, that you're not paying a dime.
Exactly.
Go to the auction and buy a car right now.
There is nobody you want to.
Hey, Jerome, what do you want to tell our men who are, they believe it that no matter what, they will still cheat. All right? They believe their father lived their life like that, and they are going to live the same way.
Let me tell you, those men that your father lived, this kind of wayward life, when you flash back and you think of what become that of your father, you will know better. And when you are thinking that, you can do whatever you like because you have think of the good health that you have now. If you live a wayward life, it's waiting for you somewhere. It will catch up with you. And at the end of the day, maybe you now fall sick and all that, and you're now looking for someone to the woman that you had left to come to your rescue.
You just say something. You see, most of them now, after being gone for many years, then they will now come back and start saying it's the devil.
Yes, please, can I have some tissue?
They will say it is the devil, it is the devil.
Yes, you're now saying it is the devil. That woman will not be there for you.
But some women will take them back. These women you are talking to here, the ones you're talking to, they will go to prophet. Prophet will tell them, and they will now start taking those kind of men down. And no wonder the men, they are eating their cake and still having it.
Yeah, whoever you can help, you help them. But if such men, if they go out and at the end of the day, they now come back with one illness or whatever, you can do whatever you can to assist them.
Because
not necessarily, because they are the father of for all time's sake, but not necessarily taking them back. Because when you take them back, you won't have that time to go to your own job or do your own things. Meanwhile, while he was having this good health, he was all over the time, not even thinking about you. So, men, please think deeply before you take any decision. Now everything is going on fine for you. You have good health. You have money that you can throw around, and so you think you can do anything that you like. Good, but think of tomorrow. If tomorrow comes and you are not as good as you are today, and you expect that woman that you have treated badly to be there for you, so though some women will take you back and be there for you, but not every woman will do that for you. So think of it. If you are unfortunate to fall in the hands of those that are not going to take you back, well, that'll be too bad for you.
Some men will come back during the graduation of their children.
Yes,
they force themselves in.
Yes.
Some will want to come there when their daughters are getting married, but they didn't go. All right? How do we advance those ones?
See, you see, the thing with all these men is that, you see, when it's your girl child, I don't know how God made this. A girl child and the father, no matter how bad that father is, they are always like 5 and 6. So no matter how badly he had treated the mother, the girl child will always be, considerate about the father. So when your girl child wants to get married, it will be like the girl child will be the one that is canvassing for the father from the mom, that, oh mommy, don't just forget about it for my sake. It's just for this day and all that. So they might take it. But some women, they will say no. But men, think of this day. Think of that day, that singular day. that day of joy for your child and do well by your wife.
What are we looking for?
Well, men, you might not be compatible at the end of the day. Maybe you might think that, oh, maybe I married wrongly and blah, 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 blah. And there is need for separation. Even if there is need for separation, please do good by your wife. Do good, because at the end of the day, once you guys have kids together, you always have reason, to come together one day or the other. And if you are done good, do good. If you are done good by them, it will be easier for you to just slide in and do what is expected of you. But if you are done bad, it might not be so. Some men, when you divorce your wife, or when you're separated from your wife, your kids are still your responsibility. Why do you leave this kid with this woman to fend for them by herself? That is not fair. When couples are separated, it is always the woman that is at the receiving end. She'll be the one that's taking custody of the kids. She can't do a thing no more. She has to take into consideration the children, and especially when the kids are younger. No, if she doesn't have the money to pay for the baby minder, she has to stay by them. So she wouldn't have social life. It all is my children, my children, my children. And you will be somewhere gallivanting all about, having fun. And at the end of the day, when the day of joy comes, you'll be like, this is my kids. No.
You want to force yourself in.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You want to force yourself in.
There is a payback time.
Of course. So if you want to enjoy more of these, because I really don't want to stand in our way. She is going to be starting very soon. You want to join our page, just go and search for Tiwalola Tolani on Instagram, and Lola Adeoye on Facebook. Tiwalola Tolani Adeoye on Facebook. And then the YouTube channel is about to launch. So you can follow her. She can actually explode and teach. Based on experience, and even biblically, and we're
going to have our maiden edition very, very soon, and we're going to be talking about issues.
Don't bring Seun to your show.
Why not?
The thing where Seun will come talk about. I'm the only one that go host Seun. You can't host Seun.
Don't worry.
To host Seun.
So we'll be talking about issues. About
which one do you want? You want the big one or the small one?
The small one.
Why?
I don't even have appetite.
Why do you want to eat the small one?
You ruined my appetite this morning.
Sweetheart. Sweetie. Ọlọ́run ìwọ ló kàn mí. Ayé mi. Ìfẹ́ mi. Heaven mi.
Níbo.
Wọ́n ní heaven mi. Tí n bá ń sọ wọ́n ń ta máa wọ̀rí o. Mo wà fún ẹ, ọ̀rọ̀ mo mọ̀ gbójú mẹ́ ọ̀ ó yẹ.
Kí gbalẹ́sà gbójú.
Gbójú mẹ́ ọ̀ ó yẹ, mo sì lọ́ọ̀bù ẹ. Fine boy ẹ máa kú mi o, mo sọ fún ẹ. Ó máa kú o, má ká o. Ọlọ́run ṣeré o, mo ní fáńlé o. Mo ní microphone lórí ìdúgba o. Má tọ́lá ni o, má ṣépè fún máa yẹn ni o.
Má kí ló dé tó fẹ́ ṣépè fún? Nígbà tí wọ́n bá lọ ń ṣe tiẹ̀ níta, jẹ́ kí náà lọ ṣe náà.
Kò dá lórí rẹ́sùmí obìnrin.
Ta ló sọ pé mi ní ṣe rẹ́sùmí rárá?
Àní kò dá kí ni ṣe Auntie me, did you take care of Baba? She didn't take care of me, oh. She did not.
Sheon, you can see this guy right here, and you think I didn't take care of you.
She did not take care of me at all.
See how his goatee is shining.
It's not my goatee. This is not my goatee. Sheon, I reported to you on Sunday. Oh, I'm still on that case, oh. Mo wà lórí case yẹn o.
Case wo?
Appetite mi ti high gan.
Ṣeun bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ fún ni mo ní pé kó mú credit card.
Mo ti ní virus o, virus ti mú mi o.
Credit card ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o.
Mo ní ibi antivirus yìí, mo ní antivirus, wọ́n wá ń ta àwọn antivirus pọ̀ ń ta o.
Ṣeun sọ fún ní pé kó fi credit card ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ o, unlimited ni o.
Credit card yìí náà sí
unlimited ni o.
Okay. So credit card ní sìn nǹkan tó ń já kí ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ó ló ń jáwó right now.
Really? Mi ò mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ abájọ mo wò pé wọ́n ti fìyà jẹ mi láyé mi àti credit card lásán náà dẹ̀ mo ní credit card nìkan tí ò lówó nú máa gbé fún ẹ.
náà wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ lọ gàmà lọ sí.
wọ́n ti kọ́ lọ shopping olè girlfriend mi tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí òun béèrè credit card mo béèrè credit card rárá ó kàn ní kí n máa gbé bọ̀ kí n gbé súnmọ́ òun ni
Oh no, Mato Bere credit card. No, I need to put this in the.
Let me put it in the
microwave. Oh no, Mato Bere credit card. Oh, fly more low by.
Oh, Bere credit card. Oh, Bere credit card.
Yeah, credit card only show.
Credit card only show.
Credit card only show.
Èmi ló kàn ẹgbẹ́ wá síbí o. Èmi ló kàn. Èmi ló kàn. Ẹgbẹ́ wá o.
Àgò ló kàn ẹ́.
Èmi ló kàn. Jẹ́ lọ́nu yàrá o. Èmi ló kàn.
Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Let's get out of here. Me, I won't go. Credit card don't listen again.
So women, wake up. Go to the right platform, wherever they are saying evil things concerning relationship, marriage, and all that. Speak out. Speak out. Let our voice be heard.
Let them know you are not in support.
Let them know you are not in support of such. Nobody can just come and be selling evil ideas.
Don't go there and be laughing. Make known that this stuff is not what is right.
Yeah,
Speak
it's
out.
not acceptable. That is why there is so much moral decadence in the society now.
Okay, so how do you doesn't?
You want to hold people on?
Oh, don't let me hold people. Me, I want to chop. I'm hungry. I'm hungry in my own self. So, guys, I will see you guys later.
Peace out.
Peace. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.